What y'all have to understand is when you start praying to the universe, you already done messed up. You praying to the world. That's worldly. You need to be praying to God. God created this world. Why are you praying to his creation? That's an idol. Yo, welcome back to DBPOTD. Now look, excuse the hell, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get all that fixed up one of these days, you feel me? I know my lady gonna get me right. But anyway, look, I'm gonna get straight to the point, bro. This ain't got no pick involved, ain't got none. This is just strictly information. So I'm saying, strictly for educational purposes. Right? Alright. There's somebody that's probably dealing with something just as similar as me, and I want to speak out for you, right? Because you might not be able to speak out for yourself, or maybe you don't got a platform that you talk on, or maybe this just ain't your thing, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna never do it. So I'm gonna speak out on it for you. Y'all, it really do be the ones that's closest to you that have a smile on their face, come at you with the love, come at you with all that good stuff, right? But behind closed doors, they got ill will for you. They got ill intents for you. I won't go too deep into my own personal experience because I ain't gonna expose nobody like that. See what I'm saying? I still have a level of respect in me that I ain't gonna expose people for who their real character is. But I want to be able to let my people know that be listening to me, hey, get away from them folk. Stay away from them folk. When God give you your exit, take it. Don't go back. Don't return. Leave them people right where they at. I promise you. Because God is going to continue to expose to you more and more how they was the ones that was behind a lot of the curses, a lot of the weird things that was going on in your life. You see what I'm saying? And we all know this is a spiritual battle, you see what I'm saying? So everything happens spiritually first before it happens physically. You got people around you, close ones. I'm telling you, you got people that's close to you, ones you don't even expect. They praying on your downfall. They hoping that you don't win. They silently competing with you. They envious and jealous of you. They want to be in your spot. They think that they deserve your spot. And trust me, if you somebody like me, you probably don't even have all the things that you know God is finna bless you with in life. You feel me? You probably in a point of life where you know God is finna do some special things in your life. A lot of y'all are gonna witness a lot of these special things happening in my life this year. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna disclose no information like that. Same as you gotta start learning to not disclose no information like that too. You gotta learn how to move in silence. And one thing that I want you to know is God is allowing these people to test you, try you, and play with you. Because he wants you to understand better how to move. If you don't learn how to move when you around people like that, you ain't gonna never know how to move when you really hit that next level. You gotta understand, y'all, they say it all the time, new levels come with new devils, but guess what? They really not new devils. They just upgraded. See what I'm saying? They just upgraded. Same name, same personality types, but they just get a little bit better at hiding it. They just get a little better at keeping you from understanding what their real intent is. Understand something, y'all. We are in a battle versus good versus evil. See what I'm saying? And for somebody that don't really understand that, let me help you. What are your intentions? Right? Everybody always want to go around and holler about this is demonic, that's demonic, this woo, woo, woo. Everybody places a label on things, you see what I'm saying? But what we got to understand is there really ain't no label to be placed. The fact of the matter is, what is your intent? Do you have good intentions behind what you're doing, or do you have bad intentions behind what you're doing? You got to understand something, y'all. Since the beginning of time, the devil has been using God's creation. And he has been finding ways to demonize God's creations. God's work, God's word, God's power, God's gifts, God's weapons. You see what I'm saying? Every piece of it, he has found a way to demonize in our culture. So while you sitting here thinking that what you doing is so demonic, it's really not even demonic. It's what is your intent behind it. You see what I'm saying? People, and this is something that I tell my girl, and I'm just real with y'all. See what I'm saying? I look around a lot with numbers. You see what I'm saying? When it comes down to numbers, I'm just in tune with it. God done gave me a gift to understand how numbers really work. But some of y'all that's overly religious, some of y'all that's not even in tune with the source, y'all would call me a demon. Y'all would say that I'm doing something demonic, when in all actuality, everything that I'm doing is to free my people. Because my intent behind it is good. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say something right now, and it's gonna piss a lot of y'all off, but I don't care. If you talking to the dead, you are not. There's no possible good intent behind that. God said, let the dead be dead. He really said, let the dead bury the dead. You understand me? So if you sitting there playing with the dead, you know what you doing. You know God ain't in that. Yo, look, listen to me, y'all. Your ancestors will protect you, but you're not supposed to be praying to your ancestors. Let me break something down for somebody that don't really understand that, or understand that. Do you know your ancestors personally? No. Yes, they fought for a lot of things that we got today. Absolutely true. But do you know them personally? Do you know what their intentions was behind every action that they was doing? Do you know if they were pure? See, a lot of y'all calling on certain ancestors that y'all don't even know their personality type. But y'all swear that they doing everything in their power to help you. God will send the right people in your life, spiritually and physically, to help you. You taking it in your own hands to pray to people that you don't even know. You don't know if your great-great-great-granduncle was really for God or not. But you over there trying to pull him up. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what he was doing. That's where the intent come in, y'all. You don't know them people's intentions. You're supposed to be praying to God. Simple. You ain't got nobody else that you're supposed to be praying to. But nonetheless, let me get back on point, bro. What you have to understand is, y'all, we in a battle of good versus evil. Satan got all type of agents around you and you don't even know it. Satan got all types of people around you that's spying on you and you don't even know it. They reporting back to him spiritually. This ain't no physical battle, y'all. They reporting back to him spiritually. They watch you. Like-minded spirits can find each other easily. They connect with each other easily. This is something that I've been telling my girl a lot. Y'all, when bad spirits get around each other, don't y'all realize that they feed off each other? They love each other. But then when you, pure-hearted, come in the room, you feel the energy shift, don't you? You feel the whole energy change in the room when you walk in. Why? Because you pure-hearted. You got good intentions behind the moves that you making. You're not wishing evil on nobody. You're not praying on nobody's downfall. You actually praying for your enemies daily. Yet, them the same ones that's around you right now that hope that you fall. They hope that you don't get the blessings that God has for you. They saying little things in out of their tongue, out of their mouth, to keep you from your blessings. Meanwhile, for themselves, they making sure that they get everything that they need. What y'all have to understand is, when you start praying to the universe, you already done messed up. You praying to the world. That's worldly. You need to be praying to God. God created this world. Why are you praying to his creation? That's an idol. Y'all don't realize that yet, though, do y'all? Y'all sitting there still praying to idols. And y'all wonder why God is so upset with us. Half the time, most of the time, majority of the time. The Israelites been doing this since the beginning. Why do y'all think that God was so upset with them? Why y'all think he made them wait for the promise? Because they kept turning back to things that would not help them. God said when he takes you from something, don't look back. Y'all know what happened to the woman? She turned to salt. Just like that. Soon as she turned back. Because she wasn't really ready to let go. They always tell you got to let go to grow. Don't you? That's what I always heard. That's what I always knew. That's what I've always experienced. You got to let go to grow. So what I want you to understand is there's some people around you. There's some people that do not have your best intent in their heart. They don't want the best for you, but they will smile in your face and tell you that they love you. I'm telling you, it's some of the ones closest to you, your family members. Y'all think I'm playing? Your family members. And I'm speaking from that one on a personal experience. And I ain't gonna expose nobody. But it's real out here, y'all. This spiritual battle is going on. It's already started. It's already started. Have you been paying attention to your dreams? Have you been paying attention to the messages that God has been sending you, that ringing in your ears that you keep getting? You've been paying attention to the thoughts that's coming to your brain, the ideas that God is planting in your soul, not just your brain, in your soul, things that he won't let you forget? Have you been paying attention? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not, you doing the devil's work. I'm going to call you out straight like that. If you're not listening to what God is telling you to do, if you're not being obedient to his word, you are doing what the devil has told you to do. You are the devil's child. You ain't God's child. But if you want to be God's child, guess what? God will welcome you with open arms every single time. Every single time. All he needs for you to do is submit. Half of us, we got a submission problem. You ain't willing to let go of them things that you know God done told you to let go of. Them habits, them drugs, them people, that lust. You know what I'm saying? We all got our ways. That pride, that ego. You see what I'm saying? That attention that you really want so bad. All of it, y'all. These are things that God been and told you to let go of. Real talk. And you want to know the craziest part? You want to know the craziest part? God will literally keep replaying that same mission over and over. You know, like you in a video game? He'll keep replaying that same mission for your life over and over and over until you beat it. Until you beat it. He ain't gonna let you stop playing that mini game until you beat it. Real talk. So meanwhile, while you think it's a game, God gonna keep exposing things. He ain't gonna never take a break on his job. God is always working. Where do you think workaholics like me get it from? Think about it, y'all. Every piece of us we get from our God, from our creator, from the true source. You feel me? And you got to understand something too. This is something that I need for somebody to understand. Because there's somebody that's also like me a little bit that be wondering, like, man, how are these wicked people getting what they want out of life? How do they get so much? How do they woo? You want to know why they get what they want? You want to know why the wicked people get what they want? Because they serve the world. And who runs the world? The devil. He runs this little universe that y'all keep praying to. That y'all keep saying, oh, the universe. No, God. You got to understand something, y'all. I'm going to put it in simple terms for you. The devil will do anything to discredit God. So when you're not giving God the glory, guess what? You are in turn putting an idol in front of God. You are putting something in front of God. God deserves every bit of the glory for every piece of life that we go through. Whether you enter, over, or understand that ever. That's the truth. God deserves the glory. Not your ancestors, not the universe, not your friends, not your hustle, none of that. See what I'm saying? Now, like I said, man, this is just for somebody that genuinely needed to hear it. I really don't never be knowing who I'm talking to, but I always know that I'm talking to at least one person. Sometimes I be talking to myself. This ain't really one of them cases, but in the same breath, it is. 50% of this resides within me. The other 50% needed to get out to the world, needed to get out to you, whoever you are. See what I'm saying? You better start giving God the glory. You better start giving God his recognition. You better start taking time to be with God. Y'all, the spiritual battle done already started. It done already started. Everything breaks out spiritually before it breaks out physically. Remember that. So when y'all see the physical wars start manifesting into the fold, remember, spiritually, it already happened. I know it's somebody that's like me that done already started having dreams, probably been having dreams years ago, just like me, about a lot of the things that's going on right now today. You know that this ain't no game. You know God been talking to you. I'm seeing people that I ain't even got no real connection with. They coming to me telling me how God is opening up in their life. Why you think that is? Because God is trying to get your attention. He ain't gonna beg for it, but he gonna do everything he can to get your attention. Understand something. Every day that you wake up, God is continuously finding ways to speak to you. He don't just speak to you through his voice. You understand me? He don't just speak to you through his voice. He speaks to you throughout the entire day. God is in everything. And the moment that you realize that, you'll realize just how much he been trying to get your attention, just how much he been trying to wake your ass up. I ain't gonna cuss. That's why I say ass. You feel? He been trying to wake you up, bro. He been trying to get you right. He been trying to get you right. Now, whether you choose to ignore that or not, that's within your own soul. And remember, this flesh that we got right now, them worms gonna eat it up when you get buried. See what I'm saying? And if you want to get cremated, I ain't never doing that. But if you want to get cremated, guess what? Them ashes gonna get you. You ain't gonna be here no more. Real talk. Think it's a game if you want to. A lot of people are going to have to get proven wrong after they die. And that's the saddest part. When God gave you all your life, your entire life, to turn your face to him, not from him, to him, so that he can change your life. It ain't always about money, y'all. It's not always about that. Understand that God needs to repair you spiritually before he gives you some money. So there's somebody that's probably like, man, I want some money. Let's be real. Let's call spades spades. We ain't got to lie to each other. We can be real over here. Some of us really just be wanting some bread. But understand something. If God gave you that money, but he didn't repair you spiritually, you're going to end up right back where you just started. Probably worse. God said it's hard to save a rich man, but it's easier to save a poor man. You understand? Make sure you're talking to God, y'all. I know this whole video was basically about that, but I'm still going to make sure that I tell you, make sure that you're talking to God. Make sure that you're praying. Make sure that you're taking time to consecrate yourself. Put some oil on your head. Get right. Pray over your oil first, of course. I tell you this anyway. Pray over your oil. Pray over your salts. Pray over your waters. Pray over everything that you got, that you're using to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak to y'all that be doing all that sorcerous stuff. But you need to throw that away. Today, you need to get rid of it. Today. God been waiting for you to throw that stuff away so that he can actually talk to you. Meanwhile, you keep giving everything and everyone else credit but him. Y'all start listening to that when y'all start listening to people speak too. These videos that y'all be watching, pay attention to these people, these teachers, these prophets that be trying to come and talk to y'all, right? Pay attention. Do they give God the credit or are they giving the universe the credit? Which one they talking to? Because guess what? If you God-fearing, if you with God, that message won't for you. If they talking about the universe is finna send you something, that message was not for you. Because they really saying the devil finna send you something. Real talk. The universe does not align you. God aligns you. Again, for somebody that missed it earlier, anything that can discredit God and take the glory away from him is the devil's work. And if you take time to really do your research. At the beginning of every video, I tell you, do your own research. Don't ever just take my opinion for truth. Do your own research. Come back to me and talk to me later. We can match up our notes. We can see what we both got. But do your own research. I promise you, if you align with the Creator, you're going to be aligned with a lot of the things that I say. More than a lot. I ain't going to say everything, because sometimes I'll be wrong. I will never claim that I'm always right. But y'all better understand something. There's a lot of times that it's more than me talking. This is one of them moments. It's more than me talking. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is completely bigger than me. Everything that's going on right now is completely bigger than me. This spiritual war is bigger than me. It's bigger than my flesh. Understand that. But I'm going to play my role. I'm going to play my part. I'm going to do what God told me to do. I'm going to be obedient. I recommend that you do the same. Pray over your family. Pray over your people. Pray for your enemies. Y'all ain't even been praying for your enemies. I know it's hard. I know you don't want to. But you better start praying for your enemies. God is waiting for you to start praying for them. Why? So that he can realize that you ain't got no hate in your heart. That you removing that evil from your heart. That you understand that you're not battling with flesh and blood, y'all. You battling with these spirits. It's spirits all around you every day. You know them cold chills that y'all be getting sometimes? Real talk. It's spirits around you every day, trying to latch themselves onto you. It's spirits that are attached to other people that see the spirit that's within you. That's why some try to get close with you, and then that's why some avoid you. Not because they flesh know, it's because that spirit behind them knows. God will tell you anything that you want to know. He will give you all the wisdom that you ask for, all the knowledge that you ask for. I'm trying to tell you, y'all, God don't care about this materialistic stuff. He will give it to you so that you can use it as a resource to help and save his people. He'll give it to you for that. To give you an abundant life, he'll do it for that, for sure. Trust me on that. But one thing I need you to understand, God don't care about this material stuff. He cares about your soul. I hope and pray that for every person that this was for, I hope that you heard it loud and clear, and I hope that you take action today. I hope that you don't wait. I hope you pay attention to what God is trying to tell you. Pay attention to them people that surround you. Pay attention to your surroundings. Awareness starts it all, y'all. The moment that you are aware, you can't be unaware. I'm telling you, listen to me. I'm going to say it one more time for somebody that really needed to hear that. The moment you become aware, you can never become unaware. Y'all stay blessed, man. We out.